Hello everyone. Before I start today's video, I want to give a huge thank you to Rogue JV. He has made an incredible logo for the YouTube channel, Developing with Tordis. He is also a huge supporter of the channel, so thank you again to Rogue JV on Discord for creating the amazing logo for this YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Sit back, relax, and get those developing skills working. Hello fellow viewer, it has come to my attention that you are dying to know how to create a FiveM server for your friends, family, dog, pets, or just for yourself to practice on developing. You have come to the right place, fellow traveler. This channel is all about the step-by-step, easy process on how to create your own FiveM server with scripts, vehicles, AI, plugins, anything you can think of. I also have an amazing Discord for those who are struggling and can't wrap their head around this topic, which I get it. I believe if it is your first time, it is very stressful. Trust me, I've been there, but all it takes is dedication and hard work. I also have an amazing Discord server for those who have issues with their server, they have error codes, or they just want some help with a simple script or resource that they put in. That also reminds me, I have a suggestions channel in the Discord server for those who want to share their ideas to the community. Basically, how that works is you post it and there will be a majority vote, and if you win, your video will be made. So without further ado, let's get in today's video. Hello everybody, welcome to the first ever YouTube video on this channel. If you don't know me, my name is Tordis with Developing with Tordis. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own personal FiveM server. As always, I will always try to keep these videos as simple as possible, explain everything that I am doing to make everything simple for anyone who does not know anything about developing to the people who are just first starting out. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go into your file explorer. I will put my server under games. I have 3 drives. If you only have 1 drive, you can put it on your C drive. Do not put it on your desktop because it will cause issues down the line. The reason I say that is because I have tried that before and it has caused so many issues with file directories, with even adding in scripts, because it would always give me an error code saying it wasn't there. So I repeat, do not put it on your desktop, always put it on your drive. So I always put servers or games on my other drives so I don't clog up my main drive with Windows on it. So today I will be putting it on my D drive. So once you are in File Explorer, you want to right click on New, and then click Folder. I'm going to name this YouTube Tutorial Server. Make sure it has no spaces whatsoever. It can have, if you want a space, you will have to do a dash or an underline, because if it has a space, the starting script cannot read spaces. So again, make sure you do not have any spaces in your folder name. All right, once you are done with that, you want to go to fivem.net. It is not .com. Make sure you do fivem.net. It is FIVEM.net. So make sure you go to fivem.net, and then you will see create your own server on the right side. You want to click that, and then you will be brought to this page. If you want, and you want to do a monthly subscription, you can do Zap hosting, and also you can create your own branding with TabX, which does also require a subscription once your trial is ended. This is basically for if you have car packs for donators, like specific clothing for donators, or anything that you want to put it in TabX just to have that advertisement on your server. So you want to click host your own server. Under that, you'll be brought to this page. Don't worry, it looks hideous, but trust me, it is as painless as possible. We are going to do txadmin today. The first thing you want to do is click right here where it says setting up a server using txadmin. You will just basically follow this list. You will first go to the Windows Server build listing. What I do so it doesn't go out of this page, I either right click with this, open a new tab, or you can do easy and you can middle click with your mouse wheel. So it will bring this up. All right, since we are now here on runtime.fivem.net, I highly recommend that you click this blue button that says latest recommended, but you can also do latest optional. But latest recommended is always the first one you should choose unless it is broken. Then you can choose either one of these. There are a lot of versions because FiveM is a little buggy at times. So what they do is they just update it to fix all the bugs. Let's click on the latest recommended and wait for it to download. All right, it is done downloading. So with downloading, you will have a lot of downloading and uploading for your server. So what I recommend is getting an Ethernet cable or having like a high-speed data transfer from your router to your computer. If you do not have that, it is okay. You will just be waiting a little longer to download your files depending on how big they are. Because this file is only 35.4 megabytes, it will only take a few seconds to a minute depending on your internet connection speed. So once it's done, you can open this. Make sure you either have 7-zip or WinRAR installed, or else you will not be able to do this developing and it will just break itself. Make sure you open this and also open your games. I have it on my D drive. Again, you want to open your newly created server right here. I meant folder, sorry, folder. And then all you gotta do is go over here. You can do hold control and press A at the same time to highlight everything. And it doesn't highlight anything else. And then what you can do is drag and drop. We're going to wait for that to load, and there we go. It's the same way with WinRAR, but you will also have a prompt to buy WinRAR if you have not bought the package yet. This is why I like 7-zip, because it doesn't show you any of that. It just brings you right to the files and doesn't have a sponsorship thing or any other pop-ups which you have to close out. So I recommend 7-zip. That's what I personally use. I also use Visual Studio Code just for the coding aspect of this. Yes, you will have to code. Trust me, it is simple, very simple. Most of it is .lua, which I can teach you all how to edit .lua. You will know how to do it as simple as a finger click. All right, so the next thing you want to do is, you can close this out now, is you want to just follow this list. You want to just do that, and then you want to open the fxserver.exe, which you can find by scrolling down, which is right here. So you want to open that. It will bring you up with this prompt. I will bring it to my other screen real quick because it shows my IP address. There are a few disclaimers, which I already covered. As right here, actually, I will blur this out so you guys can see what I am looking at right here. So up top, you will see that is blurred. You'll see the local host and my router IP, which will be blurred. And then you want to use this pin down here to register. It'll always be a 4-digit pin. So as you can tell here, it's autofilled, but for you, it might not be autofilled. So you want to type, because for your code, you want to type in your code. Mine is 7786. So make sure you type in that code or else this won't work. All right. Let's click on link account. You will need a cfx.re account. I will just sign in really quick and make sure you have it. If you do not have an account, you can create one easily. It is free to create an account. All right. Now, once you've created an account, you want to click on continue. Once you've hit continue, you can use any password you want. I'm just going to do that password. This is just a backup password. You don't really need this because you will be automatically signed in through cfx.re. Once you have created your password, you want to check off the I read the TOS, even though no one reads it. Anyways, make sure you read it. Then once you're done reading it, you can click on create master account. I'm just gonna click don't, go away. All right, so welcome. Since you didn't select any profile when starting TXAdmin, we will default you. This profile is not configured yet. Let's do this now. All right, this is the configuration part, and also you will have, this is how to create your server. So you want to click next. I'm going to change this to YouTube tube tutorials. There we go. And then you can have a space in this one, but I'm not going to, so I'm just gonna do that. You can have a space in the server name, so click next. You can always change this later. Click next. Deployment type due to the popular recipes, and then we're going to do the CFX default. You can also make a QB core framework, ESX, legacy, or Zap hosting, which you will need a subscription for that. So today we're going to be doing the CFX default, and then it will create a folder in our drive that we put the fxserver.exe folder in. So let's click save and then go to recipe deployer. This is called your server.cfg, or configuration for your server. You can click next, and then you will be brought to license key. You will be brought to keymaster.fivem.net. Make sure no one has access to this key. I repeat, make sure no one has access to this key. This is the key to run your server. If someone else has it, they can mess with your server or make a server under this key, which you do not want. Again, this logs in with your cfx.re account. Then click sign in. As you can tell, I've made a ton before. I have made a lot of servers in this time. So what you're going to do is you're going to click new server. Display name, I'm just going to type in developing with Tordis. All right, so for your initial IP, you want to use your router IP. If you cannot find that, go to speedtest.net. Once I have gotten my IP, I'll be right back. All right, as always, my IPs will be blurred for safety reasons. After you have your IP put in from speedtest.net, you can click on server type. With this, you have a bunch of things, a bunch of options, but you're going to click on other/home hosted and then type in home hosted right there. It doesn't matter what you type in, just make sure you type in home hosted or home whatever. And then click I'm not a robot. It will just do a CAPTCHA. If it does the CAPTCHA, just make sure you click all the pictures that are with the prompt. Then click generate. This will create your key. It will be blurred out, and I will also blur this out. Thank you, LastPass. So this will be IP locked because it has not been run by a server. So your key is up here. So you want to click on copy. And then you want to go down to your server deployer, paste in your key, which will be blurred. I'm doing a lot of blurring in this video, so bear with me. And then click on run recipe. This will do its work. And then you want to click on done. Once you've clicked on done, this will be brought up. This is your new server. Congratulations, you have made your own server. And then what you can do right here, you can type blah, blah, blah. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the documentation for the FiveM server. You want to go to right here where it says setting up a vanilla FX server. You want to go scroll down until you see server.cfg, highlight all of this, right click it, copy. Go back into your server deployer and then delete all that, paste it in, and then save and run server. There we go. All right, as you can tell, there's no license key because I had to put that in, so let me put that in really quickly. All right, I have put in my server key, so now we can click on start. Click on live console, sorry, it's already started. Let me click on restart, confirm. This will restart your server. It has a delay of 5,000 milliseconds. And it will restart your server, as you can tell here. It will not show your IP, which is thankful for me. So this, if you cannot roll the resource chat, don't worry about this. You can fix this later in the server settings. You will see down here, it will say yarn install, make sure it's installed, and then you will see done. Once this is done fetching packages, you will be all set to go, and you can load into your server. So let's finish this and then I'll be right back. It is now done. Once you see chat, started building webpack.config.js, that's JavaScript, you will also see this one, which basically is latency from your computer to your server. There we go, started resource chat. If this doesn't happen, you can always just restart your server and it most likely will fix itself. Now, since this is fully done, let's get into FiveM. All right, we are now in the FiveM game. So if you look in the top left, you will see connect to Tordis on LAN, local access network. This is my computer name. We're going to click on this and it will bring us into our newly made server. It will take a little bit to load because it has to load all the resources and the map. There we go. All right, so it looks scary. It's really not. It's just making all of the initialization for the session, like the DLCs, basically downloading the basic GTA 5 map and the current resources, guns, weapons, vehicles, basically the GTA 5. All right, now, as you can tell, you will see awaiting scripts, and we are now in your newly made FiveM server. Since we did that, if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button and turn on those notifications down below, and also hit that subscribe button for more videos, and also make sure you join my Discord server down below. Every link that I use in the videos will be put in the description down below, so you guys don't have to look for the resource or anything that I made. It'll be right there for you just to make your life a little bit easier. So again, thank you for watching this video and have a great rest of your day / night.